A former Denton County judge, Jeff Mosley, was originally appointed by Governor Bush to head the Office of the Governor for Economic Development under Governor Perry, where he started an amazing run of Texas leading the nation in job growth. During that time, he assembled an incredibly talented young team. Here to tell you about one of those young superstars is my great and dear friend, the Honorable Jeff Mosley.
Thank you, David. Very kind. Aaron's assignment is particularly important to everyone in this room because he is the designated liaison for employers. So one commission member is appointed as chair, one commission member represents labor, and Commissioner Aaron Demerson represents employers. Commissioner Aaron Demerson. Give him a warm welcome. Commissioner.
Judge Mosley, thank you so much for the introduction and the opportunity. I've known Judge for quite some time. You mentioned some of that, and so our families go way back. And actually, claim to fame for Judge Mosley is that Toyota project that we landed years ago, and that's a gift that just continues to keep giving. And so, Judge, thank you for everything you've done. Senator, thank you for all that you've done. I remember you when you were a House representative at that time. I go that far back, and the work that she's done. One of the few that had economic development experience. And so, Judge, whenever we were talking about economic development, a lot of the other elected officials, it was, what is this economic development? But Senator Coker's understood economic development coming out of that relationship, and that always bode well for us because the state has gone on to do some phenomenal things. It means a lot when you have, going through a pandemic that we've gone through here at the state, and you have that senior leadership, that experience to get through. That's why Texas is where we are, because of those relationships. You know, we always say that in Texas, we're number one in a lot of ways. Number one in terms of job creation. We're always at the top there. When you survey CEOs, time after time, I think even maybe the 10th year in a row, they've said Texas is the place that they want to be. It has the best business climate in the nation. That's due to our elected officials not going overboard to make sure that it's over-bureaucratic in a sense of a business, being able to operate their business and be successful in that regard. And so we're grateful for that. We have a legislative session coming up. And once again, we want to make sure that at the end of the session, our employers are in a position that they're able to go forward and do even more as they hire our Texans in that regard. And so a lot of folks might call that bragging, but in Texas we say it ain't bragging if it's true. You know, the fact of the matter is that we take care of business in big, big ways, and what you guys are doing today is evidence of just that. And so when we bring together the worlds of workforce, economic development, and education, but when you couple that with elected leadership that gets it, then we're well on our way to success. And that's what's happening here in Giddings. We have workforce, we have economic development, we have education. And you've heard from the elected leadership. You see the passion that's there. You've met the mayor, the judges, and the like, and this group of folks here. That's our secret sauce in Texas, and that's why we're so successful. Again, we are not one to just kind of talk about things. We want to make sure that we're providing, in my case, the employers the best opportunity for success. And I have 4 employment law attorneys on board that can answer any question. If you're an employer in Texas and you have any questions as it relates to employment law, those attorneys are on board to help each and every one of you in that regard. And so I want to thank you for the opportunity. We're here tying together the words of workforce, economic development, and education. And you couple that, again, with elected leadership that gets it. That's our secret sauce to Texas, in Texas for success, and you're doing that just today. Congratulations for all that you're doing. Thank you for the opportunity.